the Chief Executive Officer of SriLankan Airlines, Captain Suren Ratwatta, had resigned yesterday. Suren Ratwatta is a brother of Chaitha Ratwatta, the senior advisor to the Prime Minister. However, questions are now being raised on who is responsible for certain issues that arose during his tenure.
According to an internal communication issued by the chairman of SriLankan Airlines, Ranjit Fernando, Captain Suren Ratwatta had agreed to take an early retirement. The document notes there will be a new chief for the commercial division. However, it must be noted, according to the Fiscal Management Report of 2018 published by the Ministry of Finance and Mass Media, the loss of SriLankan Airlines increased to 28.4 billion rupees in the review period 2017 compared to the loss of 12.6 billion rupees recorded in the previous year. The report adds the airline suffered the impacts of an additional cost of 14.3 billion rupees incurred on cancellation of 3 A350-900 aircraft on lease agreement during the review period of 2017 and the closure of the Bandaranaike International Airport for the first 3 months of 2017. It is believed SriLankan Airlines suffered an approximate loss of $40 million during the period when the Katunaika Airport was closed for renovations last year. The national carrier was compelled to cancel 190 flights in January 2017 alone. 205 flights were cancelled in February, while 227 flights were terminated in March. In April, around 40 flights were cancelled, making it a total of 662 flights cancelled during the period of the renovations. As reported by Newsfirst on the 9th of September last year, even though the airline is drowning in debt, there were 4 officials in the top management of the airline who enjoyed monthly allowances of over 3 million rupees. Suren Ratwatta, the former CEO of SriLankan Airlines, was among the officials who enjoyed a monthly remuneration of over 3 million rupees. Even though 4 top officials at the airline enjoyed such monthly remuneration packages, SriLankan Airlines had to bear an extra cost of nearly $2 million for failing to return an Airbus A320 aircraft leased from an Indian company within the stipulated time period. Recently, SriLankan Airlines lost its certification from the European Aviation Safety Agency based on a number of shortcomings. In April this year, a new chairman and board of directors were appointed to SriLankan Airlines after the previous board resigned. The resignation of the board was anticipated soon after President Maithripala Sirisena decided to appoint a 5-member presidential commission to investigate allegations of fraud and corruption in SriLankan Airlines, Sri Lankan Catering Limited and Mihin Lanka Private Limited. According to the investigations carried out by the Commission, the national carrier had suffered a loss of approximately 143 billion rupees from 2006 to 2018 with liabilities of over 167 billion rupees. The CEO at the center of this controversy had taken an early retirement. But won't these losses finally have to be borne by the people of this nation? In addition, is there any assurance to say Suren Ratwatta will not leave the country while investigations are underway, just as fugitive former central bank governor Arjuna Mahendran, who is hiding in Singapore and is wanted over the central bank treasury bond scam? Mere assurances and undertakings must be looked into very carefully by the authorities. Therefore, it is indeed wise to retain his passport and ensure he remains in the country until the inquiry of the Presidential Commission is over. Chairman of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry. This is over to you.